Welcome to LifePoint TV. I'm Pastor Dale Phillips, your host for LifePoint, your path to real life. We have embarked in a study in the 16th chapter of the Gospel of St. Matthew, and I'm going to drive our attention right back to where we left off in verse 26. Verse 26 reads just like this: For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? We ended in our last teaching with analyzing the inferior transaction that many of us have chased after, striving to acquire the possessions of the external world around us, trying to take hold of more of what we can see, touch, and feel, missing totally, missing totally the place of a greater investment. God does not focus his attention on what's happening in our outward dimension. He measures and judges a man by what's inside of the man. Why? Because that's where God has made his deposit. God's made his investment not in the outer man, but inside of man, the inner man. Listen to this language. The Bible says, "Greater is He that is where in you, not the strength on the outside of you, the strength that is in you. Greater is He that is in you." Our greatness doesn't come from the outside, and or is nor is it established based on the physical or visible strength that we can have on the outside. Our true strength to make life work comes from the inside. Greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. That's where God's attention has been focused, on the man, the woman inside. The soul is the seat of life. That's where God has poured life into man, in the soul. That's where we should focus our attention. So Jesus says, there's no profit. There's no profit in pursuing or chasing after the things in the outer world. But now here's the crazy thing. Here's the thing that Jesus is trying to get us to adjust. So not only are we chasing after something that's not profitable, but we are willing to trade, to exchange something of greater value for something of lesser value. We are striving to take more possessions into our hands, into our physical life, for the price of exchanging our soul, giving up on what God has placed in us. Now, I need to put a teaching notation here. When life is not working out the way we would desire, we are greatly tempted to sell out and to give up hope on what God has placed in us, because we're not seeing the immediate results. So we give up. We give up on God's investment in us. We give up on what He has deposited in us. I want to encourage somebody who's watching today: don't give up on God's deposit, on His deposit of life inside of you. I am here to tell you that if God put life in you, then it's His intention to make life work for you. For the Bible says that uh, He who has begun a good work in you, He will perform it. Continue to work on it until the very day of His reappearing. God is going to bring to fruition, to bring to the fullness what He has deposited inside of you. Don't trade it in. Don't exchange it. Don't give it up. Don't let it go for something lesser. This is Pastor Dale Phillips encouraging you to stay on the path that leads to real life.